Right. Yo, what's
Yo.
up? We live on this bitch, man.
Dang it is big
Y'all
in
Hey,
the
what's
field.
going on? When is up?
Man,
big
Zay, kick it
game.
off. You know what? I'm
40
always
low.
kicking some shit off. Zay, you kick it off.
I would kick it off, man. Big game. 40 low. OTM Zay in this thing, man. What's going on? What's
Yeah.
going on? What's the deal? Ain't gonna lie, we
Man.
got a lot of to talk about today, bro. It
Whew.
it it's been going on in these streets.
Mm.
It's been going
Mm.
on in these streets, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really want to start off with DJU, bro.
Let's start off with that because I said I commented on that and he commented back on that shit too on his page. I don't know if you've seen it.
What? Nah, I ain't see what you say to him.
I said shit. You I said, man, I feel what he's saying, but the way you went about it, I feel like nigga, he acting like he OTF himself.
Yeah. So for
Like,
those of y'all that don't know, DJU did an interview with Mimo 600, bro, and he was basically, I wouldn't say he pressed him because it's like, bro, you DJU, like nobody's feeling pressed or nobody is scared of you. We know you ain't never been out there, bro. Don't do all that, bro. But he tried to press Mimo 600 because Mimo 600 been trolling Lil Durk about getting locked up, and he been trolling what's his name, Money Duke.
Mm-hmm.
He been trolling
mm-hmm.
Money Duke about Money Duke dying, bro. And this is my whole thing, right? Why should he have any sympathy for Lil Durk when they tried to make him seem like a rat?
Facts.
These the people that without seeing no paperwork, without having no facts, tried to put the rat jacket on Mimo 600 back. They basically tried to banish him from the land. Why would he have any sympathy for Lil Durk? And why would he have any sympathy for Money Duke when he got shot? Money Duke was the first nigga trolling him.
Mm-hmm.
Then they talking about it's a difference because you lived. It's not a difference, bro. Because
It's not a difference.
if he would have died, Money Duke would have been doing the same thing. He wouldn't have
Yes.
been like, damn, RP Mimo. He would have been laughing and calling him a goofy.
I swear to God.
So it's
I
cool when they do it. It's a problem when he do it. Like, man, get on. And he just up there. He just up there. No, bro, that's not real, bro. That's not real. DJ, you like, I'm like, bro, calm down. Man. He must have been drunk or something, bro. I'm like, bro, you got too much courage
He
right
just
now.
was trying to troll, but he
I
did too
felt I
much.
felt like that nigga for
Whatever.
sure did too much.
He
But
did
what you
too
were
much.
saying, 40? My bad for cutting you off, 40. I'm sorry. What you were
No, you
saying?
good. DJ, you was trying to troll. He did too much though. Like he did way too much. He made the fucking interview stupid. Like he
Yeah.
did way too much. Now, what I will say about Mimo, I'm really like real life close with this nigga. I almost talk to this nigga like all the time. So what I will say is that he ain't got no business even trolling them because of what a nigga say about him because you really relevant because of them. If we keep it a G, keep it a bean, like we not listening to We That, like we listen to We That. I listen to We That because I fuck with him, but if we keep it 100, We That went more up after THF Law dissed him and said niggas making Mexican music, acting like they dissing us. Niggas like, wait, who makes Mexican music? It's We That make like, bro. So it just chill, bro. That's what it give. Like, it really just give, just chill. Because if niggas was out, I don't feel like Mimo didn't. He never went this hard trolling when niggas was free.
Yeah. And
It
you know
wasn't
what I'm
his
gonna say
turn yet.
is,
That's my thing. He ain't really had nothing to troll about.
okay.
You see what I'm
I'm,
saying? You see
yeah, for sure, for
when he
sure.
was locked up, they was trolling him. They was calling
Yeah.
him the rat. They was calling him the snitch. He just never forgot. He just said, all right, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna wait for something to happen to y'all, and I'm gonna troll y'all.
I'm gonna put y'all like this. I'm gonna get a big game tape and I'm gonna keep it real. All right. I don't know if y'all know. 40 in the mix, so she probably knows. Zay, you probably know a little bit too. But I know 40 know because 40 be in the mix. 40 keep over Chicago politics. I've been telling niggas for the last maybe 10, 11 years, it's been a silent war amongst the BDs. And a lot of people don't
Right.
know because the faces of the movement, the Dirks, the Vons, the Chief Keefs, the Boss Tops, they had their disputes in the beginning, but little shit has happened since then. But it's not amongst them. It's amongst the affiliate people that they rock with. Like when Blood Money got killed, a lot of people just Chief Keef cousin, remember Blood Money? He got killed.
Mm.
it's a fact that niggas from O Block did that. Now I ain't gotta say no names, but if you know, you know. Niggas from O Block did that. Now, in lieu of that, that has something to do with Chief Keef dissing niggas after they robbed his house. So I'll let you figure out who the two was and who killed Blood Money. After that, O Block was dissing O Blood Money relentlessly. Same thing right now. When Durk got on and got
Mhm.
prominent, his idea was great. And him and D thing had a great plan, but it really fucked up shit worse. He got all the main BD niggas from Lamron, O Block. He got niggas from THF. He had Zoo. He got niggas from 600, Booker, and Memo. And he had a nigga from my hood, Murder Town. But my hood is GD hood. So D Thing had that connection through my nigga Smooth, who like my cousin. His uncle dated my mama. Like I can tell niggas, I grew up with these people. Like Alfredo Santana is my man. It's like I went to school. Derek Coleman, we used to smoke weed together. This is my partner.
Yeah.
Real shit. So in lieu of him doing that, Durk fucked up because has he been giving more attention to other sets than others. And Lamron felt some way, so they started getting into it with Tay-Town. I don't know if you remember, 40 probably heard about this too. Trigger Black, nigga from Lamron that got killed. He was killed by Money Duke from O Block. It's a lot of BD. J Mane say it all the time, but he's not getting in depth to keep his stance on it because he's a BD too.
Right.
BDs are all about a face, how things look on the forefront. But behind closed doors, it ain't like it was when it was 2016 and 15, like O Block, OTF 600, we all together. Like, nah. Zoo took, when Lil Durk went to jail, you notice THF ain't been rocking with OTF like that. Zoo still cool with them. But you notice they ain't been with TH. They've been building their own little stars. THF, Lil Law, that other dude from THF, they've been doing their own thing. But they still cool with Herb and them. No Limit MB. Same thing with Front Street. The most feared niggas right now in Chicago that's on up and coming right now. O Block on the decline. The most feared BD set right now in Chicago is Front Street, where Fredo from. Mari, all them little BD niggas that grew up under Fredo, Capo, Fredo, and all them niggas, they grown up now. They grew up under Blood Money and stuff like that. They grown now. They don't fuck with O Block. They diss O Block. They talk about O Block. They when them niggas got killed. I forgot when I just forgot somebody died. Not before Money Duke and them died. Somebody else died. See, Front Street of O Block was like this because of J
Yeah.
Money, because of Sosa, and everybody else. But you wouldn't know because a lot of people not in tune with the culture like that. Now I know 40, like I said, 40 know, but niggas ain't in tune like you know because you in tunes, eh? But a
Right.
lot of niggas don't know that. So when it come down to really Mimo really dissing niggas, for me, it don't hit different because I know it's BD on BD war right now. 600 don't fuck with O Block. OTF don't fuck with 600. 600 don't fuck with. 600 still cool with Lamron, but Lamron not cool with O Block no more. They won with Tay Town. A nigga from Tay Town shot Boss Top last time he was out of jail before he got out this time. So it's a lot of BD on BD conflict right now. So that's why it ain't far fetched. Like DJ U acting like he don't know. What I'm saying in other words is you acting like he don't know what the fuck going on, and he acting like Mimo don't got a legit reason to be dissing them niggas because OTF tried to get him banished, and on top of that, shit, they been dissing niggas he been cool with. 600 right there by Front Street. They gonna ride with Front Street before they ride with O Block. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I
Front Street
just
right there by 600. They gonna ride with Front Street. Front Street gonna ride with them before they ride Front Street gonna ride with THL before they ride with O Block. Niggas gonna ride with Lamron before. So right now, Lamron, the block that you built up the most, and the stuff that the new movement that Durk tried to like put out there, like it crumbled because like you had a lot of Indians trying to be chiefs, and niggas ain't really had no real control over their people. The only nigga that showed real control over their people that I salute for real, is Bay Zoo. Zoo got his people like when she left, Blue went left. He ain't distance himself and say nothing bad about Smurf. He just took his niggas and went his
And
way.
went his way, yeah.
And you see, he got Lil out them popping. He got his little niggas over there popping. I respect that. Same thing with my nigga Smooth. Niggas ain't diss niggas. He just got niggas in the town jumping right now. He fucking with niggas in the town. But majority of them niggas that's on that case with him, niggas that was really up in it with him, they really from 72nd. They really from Tay-Town. They really from 50. They from other places. They not from, see, all of them not from 600. All of them not from Lemon. It's inner war. Niggas feeling like Durk was choosing other niggas over there. Meanwhile, Sosa low key. Sosa, niggas like Reed said when he was out, all us still fuck with Chief. All us still fuck with Sosa. He just don't come see us. You gotta go see him. Chubbs, 300 Chubbs, all them niggas from Lamron, they don't fuck with Chief Keef. They go fly and see Sosa. They go see their homie. He just not coming to see you. You got like even 600 Breezy said. You gotta go. Remember when he said that shit? He not coming to Chicago. Sosa a nigga like you gotta go see him. If you in LA, he ain't gonna turn you away from him. He know you in town. He gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just the only thing I don't like about DJU, bro. Cause he just got the. That's the only reason why we know you. We ain't like, bro. It's the reason why everybody is known, nigga. We know you for being Von DJ. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody got some type of connect to get on. That's just how it go, bro. But I don't like how he just tried to. Shit, him knowing the shit that happened, bro, because you from Chicago, you right there, bro. You know what's going on. For him to sit up there and try to charge up Mimo after he know niggas was dissing him, after he know niggas tried to make him out to be a rat. It took Mimo like what, like 2 years. That's really what hurt Mimo 600 whole career, bro. He had that false ass rat accusation on his name, bro. And it's hard to prove something that's not true. How do I prove something that's never happened? You know what I'm
And if you
saying?
got the majority, and if you got the majority crowd, or you got the majority of the popularity, you can put whatever jacket you want to on me.
Facts.
You can put whatever jacket you want to on me. You can put whatever you want to on me. I just said that shit the other day. I said it's the easiest shit to put on a nigga. He a snitch. He a rapist, or he a child molester, or he a pedophile, some shit like that. And that's the first thing a narrative niggas gonna run with, because, or he a deadbeat, because that's the easiest thing you can. Them the easiest things you can put on a black man in any room, whether it's gangster shit, civilian world, whatever. And if it ain't no proof, it's still an allegation that's in the air. Nobody's gonna be like, let's kill it.
Facts,
Nobody's gonna
bro.
be like, let's stop it. Let's stop the rumors. We don't got no paperwork. We don't got no truth. That's a segue into the next subject about
And
Larry
that's the
Hoover.
worst. That's the worst type of shit to have on your, like, nigga don't even want that allegation.
Nigga don't even want that
He-
allegation. I don't even play like that.
Facts.
I remember when the nigga said, like, man, I heard your name was in paperwork. Not hit that nigga in his mouth. Don't even play with me like that. Like, don't even
I'm
play with me
real.
like
Don't,
that.
don't even
Don't
play
even
with
do
a nigga
that.
like that.
He damn, G, I was just bullshit with you. All right, now you know. Don't even play with me like that. Because, nigga, once that rumor gets started, man, technology so cold blooded. And like I told niggas, bro, niggas can come up with anything on a nigga nowadays. If
Yep.
motherfuckers around you gullible enough to believe it. The world is only big as a motherfucker know it is. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that don't know, nigga. You can go download Adobe Reader and make paperwork. You
Yep.
could download Adobe Reader, the red little shit, the little three triangle shit. You could download Adobe Reader and make a PDF file and get the logos and everything. And if motherfuckers around you stupid, or the motherfuckers in your area
If
stupid
a
enough,
nigga ain't read enough court documents, they'll file for that
yeah, if a
shit.
nigga boom, that's what I'm saying. If
Yep.
a nigga ain't read enough court documents, all you need is 5 or 6 people to say, I saw the paperwork, whether it's true or not.
You know what I'm
Five or six
saying?
people say, I saw some paperwork. I don't know if it's legit, but it's paperwork. After them 5, 6 people get through saying they saw paperwork, it's gonna be 100 people that swear up and down this legit paperwork.
Oh.
So it's like once a rumor gets started like that, it's hard to defeat them allegations.
And and the fucked up thing about this internet is it ain't. It's not about what you can prove. It's about what I can make you believe.
Yep. No bullshit.
I ain't
Facts.
even gotta prove it. I just gotta make you believe it. I just gotta make it sound good enough to make it believable, and it's motherfuckers finna take off with it and run with it.
Yeah. But all I gotta do is tell some half truths. Half truths.
Mix it.
I can say where I
Yep.
saw you at and say you was doing something else. All I gotta do is tell half truths. Niggas on the internet be like, yeah, I seen that nigga in the club, and yeah, that nigga was in a room full of hoes. No, nigga, you saw me at the club, and I was in the same dance room as you. And it just so happened to be a bunch of females in the club. But by the time we get to the third nigga in the line, or by the time we get to your baby mama or your girl, I heard you was in the club with some hoes. Huh?
Yep.
This should be real life telephone.
Real talk. Like, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You go to the club. Think about it, 40. You in Crush. I go to Crush. I see a nigga that know me, but he a messy ass nigga. We in that same that got in the room, the dance floor where the stage at. Where it's a stage full of hoes. I'm standing there, you standing there. I'm with my niggas, you with your niggas, but it just so happened to be maybe 4-5 hoes in front of us. Now, you being messy, you go back tell the female that's cool with my baby mama, yeah, man, I seen that nigga shit. He was in the club. Yeah, it was some hoes around us, but we was just kicking it. Now, by the time we get back to my baby mama, just use this for instance, or just farce, it was, girl, you know your baby daddy was in the club, he was in Crush, and guess what? What? He was with a bunch of hoes.
That's all that was heard. He was with a bunch of
That's
hoes.
all that was heard. Not how, what, when, or where, but that's just how this shit work nowadays. That's just how this shit work. That's just how it go. It sucks. It's a fucked up dynamic. So it's a raw dynamic. It's an ill dynamic. Cause a nigga can put anything on you. If a nigga, hey, female post an outfit on Instagram, she might got on some pink thongs or some pink panties or whatever, show her little ass. If a nigga see her in the club and can recall the outfit she got on and talk to another nigga that know the broad, man, yeah, nigga, I seen that bitch. Woo, woo, she had on the panties. She went home with me. Woo, woo. Now, by the time we get back to the girl, the nigga in her face, yeah, that nigga that said he had you in the car, shit. He seen your panties, you had on them pink thongs and shit. Whole time, nigga just looked on Instagram and seen that shit. Now
No,
this broad
facts.
get hit upside her head because a nigga just wanted to be messy.
Oh, facts.
That's just the way of the world nowadays. That's just, I don't know how to put that shit. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know how to make it make sense. Like, it's cool it's not cool, but it's almost normal to put a jacket on anybody.
Facts. Just throw it out there.
Just
So
throw it
what?
out there. If it sound good, we riding with it.
What you got next, gang? What you want to talk about next?
Man, I want to talk about DDG and Haley Bailey, whatever her name
Oh
is.
yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely want to get into that, bro, because I don't know if you've seen me. You know, my Facebook be going crazy, bro. I was arguing with hoes down on that when Haley first posted that when Haley first ordered that restraining order and shit. I said, man, she on bullshit. I said, I said, yeah, he might have went upside the whole head or whatever. But
Man,
damn, who shit is that going crazy like that?
I think that was
That's me.
yeah, that's you. I think. Hold on. Nah, that was me. Nah, that was me. I
Okay.
say this. I say this when it comes down to the Haley Bailey shit. Man, 40 on here, so I'm gonna be politically correct.
Nah, don't be politically correct. We don't give a damn.
All
We don't give a damn, man.
right, man. Fuck it. I'm
Keep
gonna
it
say
keep it
this because
raw
I'm
with these
good.
hoes. That's what they need to hear.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Y'all see how when she immediately put her side of the story out, they immediately stripped him of everything.
Yup. Everybody ran with
They
it.
stripped him of everything. They stripped him of
Cause the
everything
nigga,
that he had to do with his son. Any and everything you think of, they stripped him of it. They took it from
yeah,
him.
it's getting
Anything
ugly.
that had to do with his son, they took his visitation rights. They
Yup.
took they took everything from him.
Try to make it
Took it
have
all from him.
supervised visits once a day or once a week, like on Saturday, supervised visit for 2 hours. The
Like
fuck?
he like he like he a criminal or something. Like he a
Right.
criminal or something. Like he a criminal. Like he a real life criminal.
I
Like
don't
let
know
it be
who
said.
phone having feedback. I think it's gang. I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah, it is gang. It's still going, Zay.
It's still going?
Talk some more.
Is it still going? It's good.
And then it's still going.
Hold on. I have to leave.
All right, but yeah, like I was saying though, man, pick up basically off what Gang was saying.
I really
Soon
just I don't like this shit because that's a little ass boy, bro. I see
right?
if it was a daughter, like let that little boy be around his daddy, my nigga.
Hey, it's a
Like
little
for real,
boy
for real.
getting caught up in some parents drama, but it's not even just regular parent drama. You know, it's celebrities. So it's like he gonna see this when he get older for sure. Like it ain't gonna be able to get swept underneath the rug because it's all on the internet. Internet ain't going nowhere. So he
Mhm.
gonna be able to see all that. He gonna be able to see his mama talking about, oh, if you don't hit me up or call me back, I'm gonna have an abortion. He gonna be able to see his mama talking about, oh, I got a knife and I killed me and my baby. And you know what I'm saying? Like Haley did stab DDG. Like you see when Haley first came out with her with Straight Order, see a nigga really not gonna do that. That's a female game, bro. A female want to play with the courts. Us as niggas, we don't want to do that. We not trying to have no white people in our life. So everything DDG was just gonna hold it. He was just gonna navigate through it and be like, damn, I gotta deal with this crazy bitch. However I gotta do it. Try to keep it offline. But of course, a female playing female games. She want to put a restraining order on him, run to the internet with it. So now it's like, all right, well, now I got to blast you. Now I got to let them know what all the shit you been doing. Because when Haley first came out with this, everybody was trying to make DDG the villain, bro. I'm like, man, anytime a woman is not trying to let a man see his kids, bro, she is in the wrong. It's something going on. It's something more going on than that than just a nigga being a
Cause you
deadbeat.
know how many niggas ain't trying to be a daddy? Like
You know what
what?
I'm saying? You feel me? So every time I see a bitch not trying to see her kids, I mean not trying to let the man see her kids, bro, I know she in the wrong, bro, because I can speak from that from experience, bro. Cause nigga, my daddy won shit. My daddy won nothing, and my mama was still begging this nigga to come pick me up.
Yeah.
Bro, come pick your son up. Like, and this nigga won nothing. This nigga, he was a bad guy. I was just keeping a bug with you. My daddy bad man, bro. He got all type of charges out the ass. He strung out on crack.
Yeah.
And my mama still wasn't trying to keep me away from this nigga. So that's how I know, bro. It's something going on with a woman anytime she want to keep her kid away from their daddy, bro. It's something going on with you. And now that all this shit hit the fan, now they want to backtrack. They want to make excuses for Haley. Oh, she was going through postpartum depression. She was going through things and nah, man. I don't really give a fuck about what you're going through, bro. Everybody, it's life, nigga. Everybody going through something.
It's a ladybug on my wall. Do I kill it?
Yeah. I don't give a damn what type of bug it is, nigga. I watch that motherfucker.
I'm not fucking with no bugs, my nigga.
Mosquitoes, ladybugs, moths,
Man, hell no, that's too much.
dragonfly, man, whatever type of insect it is, that bitch getting squashed around me.
Y'all, yeah, I don't fuck with insects. Gang don't do bugs.
Much.
Gang don't do
Yeah.
bugs.
Ain't dealing with no fucking
I
ladybugs
don't do
and
bugs.
shit.
I done seen everything. Like far as like animal wise, cause I was in the army and I was in the desert, I was in the forest, and I was in like the rainforest. But I don't fuck with bugs.
I can't.
Uh,
I just.
Have you ever seen a camel spider?
hell no.
You talking about that
Man,
brown big leg ass shit?
man, this shit about this big.
I lived in Hawaii, bro. I didn't see most fucking bugs. I hate them shits.
Man, camel spiders. I was in Iraq on my first tour. I was in Fallujah. Man, I was coming out my chew. I was coming out my tent. Well, not my chew, my hut. Man, that nigga came from under the stairs, a big ass spider just crawled. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, my platoon sergeant shot that bitch. Got spider shit all on his legs, all types of shit. That shit
Mm-mm.
crazy. Like, put it like this: you can tell in America we live in a controlled environment.
Why you say that?
Cause when you go to other countries and abroad, they be having all types of animals and shit we ain't never seen in the normal over here. Think about it. You don't see that, like, man, you go over there, you go over to the Bahamas, you go to
Nah,
like,
Luke is different.
you get what you know what I'm saying? Zay? You go to Africa, you go to the Congo, it's shit that's just walking around that will kill you, nigga. It's scorpions just walking around. It's panthers and shit just walking around. It's not like that here. You go in the forest out here, you may be you may see some bears, you may see some shit, but out there, shit, every man in Iraq, nigga, wolves walking down the street. Wolves walk down the street in the daytime.
This shit. Not to mention
What?
everything we fucking eat fake as hell.
Facts. Are the food? You ever seen the food overseas? The food even better. We got the worst diets over here.
No, I see a nigga say that's how they doing Duke right now. Nah, Duke is different. Duke was just flat out lying about his kids. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids. It turned out that nigga got 3, 4 kids.
Yeah, facts.
Facts.
Oh, they
Facts.
cooking the shit out of Duke right now, bro. That
I
shit
take
funny as
pride in the
hell.
fact I got 11 kids, nigga.
Yeah, gang, yo ass. That's a wild number, bro.
Man, I really want 13.
Your
I
ass
really
don't need
want two
another
more
one.
kids at some point.
Your ass don't need another one of them motherfuckers.
Another one. Dude,
Uh,
stupid.
I want two more kids, man. Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey, I know what I was going to talk about. That little dirt shit. What y'all think of? Hey, they want some money. It goes down to what niggas been saying. The feds want some money, bro.
Bro, but he got it. He's offering it. They want him.
No, 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 no.
No. They say he not offering enough. That's what they
The
say. They say
judge
that 4
basically
mil
was
ain't
like,
enough.
the judge basically was like 40. Oh, you know how the feds play 40. You know, Zay.
Hey,
Basically, nigga said, what y'all put up for the bail package don't convince me that's enough
that's
for him
enough.
not to go on the run. And they don't got, and the judge said, y'all really don't got enough evidence to keep him either. I'm not
Yep.
compelled to keep him either. This is the
Yep.
judge saying this, 40.
The judge did say that shit was weak.
Yep, he did.
He said it. So that goes down to what I was telling niggas years ago about this federal shit. And niggas thought I was bullshit. The Fed got a 98.2 conviction rate. They only coming for you if you're a threat to infrastructure. You really, really good at what you do, or they want some money from you. If they want your money, ain't nothing you can do about that. They'll get you for tax evasion. If they want
Yep.
your money, like with Diddy, this was gonna happen if he walk away. Big if he gonna be broke. Now,
Yeah,
not by our standards, but by his standards.
no, but by his standards, he
He
gonna
gonna
be
have a
broke.
couple of $100 million,
He
but he gonna be
probably
broke.
he already. You gotta think about it. Most of his shit already gone, bro. He didn't win.
Fact.
He didn't win from being a billionaire. Diddy probably got about like 300 million right now.
On my mama, Diddy, bro, within I think like 30 days. No, excuse me, within 72 hours, Diddy lost 3/4 of his net worth. Not one half, Zay, 3/4 of his net
3/4,
worth,
bro.
gang. Just imagine in 72 hours, G, you losing 3/4 of all
He
your
went
money.
from a billionaire to a couple hundred million, a few hundred million from about you. Diddy got somewhere between like 250, 300 million right now.
And the money he probably using that's the money he probably got to sustain his bare minimum necessities.
And then by the time they get done with him, bro,
He
Diddy probably
probably
fuck
had
around and have
50.
about 10.
Probably had 10 million. By the time they done with him.
From $1 billion to 10, bro.
And here's the thing. Them lawsuits gonna tear him up.
Yup.
He just had then
Civil suits.
he just gave Cassie what 30 mil?
Yup.
He just gave Cassie 30 million.
He paid what's her name? Damn,
Yep.
what's the old girl name?
I know what you're talking about. Pay the old girl.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you today, I'm gonna tell you yesterday and today probably was the worst days of Diddy trial. Cause yesterday they talked to his chief financial officer. They talked to the nigga that was in charge of all his money.
Yup.
They found out that the wire really came from Cassie family. So that's racketeering, that's extortion. They not lying about that. That's extortion. They got you for hanging a girl off the balcony. They finna hang Diddy, bro. They finna make an example out of Diddy. And I hate it for him, But I get it because it's like, bro, you want
I'm finna
you
break
got
his
away with.
ass all the way down.
I'm gonna say this, man. I hate saying this, bro, because he was one of my idols. They got you for all the shit you got away with, bro. They got Diddy for all the shit he got away with, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas asked about why 50 Cent hate Diddy so much. And I'll touch on a little story time. I hope I ain't fucking y'all up with my I think this is just good ass conversation we had.
Nah,
Bruh,
sorry.
50 hate Diddy so much because 50 Cent used to write for P. Diddy. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Diddy used to write for that. I mean, 50 used to write for Puff Daddy. When he first got like early, right after he got shot and before he got shot, he was a ghostwriter for Puff Daddy. He used to write for that nigga. And Diddy fucked him out of his royalties and publishing for a long time. A long time. And then it's allegedly, I don't want to put too much on it because shit, it's old, but if you know, you know. Allegedly, Diddy had a hand in Chris Lighty, who used to be 50 Cent manager, death. So that's another reason why 50 don't like him. And then to top it off, Diddy fucked that nigga baby mama. So this nigga got in his mind, he got all the reasons to why he hate Diddy.
Right.
Now, a man like me that grew up idolizing Bad Boy, I grew up idolizing Diddy, I grew up idolizing the movement. It's sad to see, but man, y'all know how much dirty shit that nigga got away with, y'all. 40, you know how much dirty shit that
Too
nigga
much.
got away with?
Too much. He been doing this shit since the 90s.
Zay, you know how much dirty shit that nigga done got away with? I truly believe he has something to do with Pac getting killed. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing that can after this trial, ain't nothing on earth that can convince me he ain't had nothing to do with that happening. I believe everything that nigga Keefy D said about that nigga Diddy. I believe everything he said about the Von Zip dude, the Diddy thing, the money being transcendent. I believe all that shit. It makes sense. If this the same nigga that was storming out the house with guns in the middle of a freak off to go kill Suge Knight, what makes you think he wouldn't have tried to get the job drop on Tupac?
Right. That's what I'm saying. All this shit really, I feel where you coming from, cause honestly, before all this shit came out and shit, I I ain't think Diddy had a gangster bone in his body.
Man, I ain't gonna
You know what
lie.
I'm saying? I thought Diddy was just a nigga like to dance around, get money. You
Man,
know
that
what I'm
nigga from
saying?
Harlem. That nigga from niggas gotta remember, bro. Who his dad used to run with Nicky Barnes. His dad was a drug dealer. His dad was a street nigga. His dad was
Yeah.
a street legend in Harlem. His dad used to hang with Nicky. His dad used to sell drugs for Nicky Barnes. So that's a Diddy is a Harlem nigga. That's what they do. Look at Alpo. Look at Rich Porter. Pretty Harlem niggas. Harlem niggas get fresh, get money. They gonna be groovy. They gonna dance, and they gonna fuck with some hoes. Brooklyn
But
niggas
they
are
know how
like
to.
rough, tough, timber niggas. Just stiff
They
niggas.
don't. They don't portray that. It's they like the mob, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like how the mob
Yeah,
don't come
each borough is different. Like
fast.
Bronx niggas is grimy, like grimy. Like look at K Flock and them
The
niggas.
Bronx, the Bronx will let you know we own that shit.
We on that shit. Look at Cardi B. Look at like when you think of the Bronx, Bronx is loud, aggressive.
Yeah.
That's the most poorest. The South Bronx is the one of the. If not, I think like the South Bronx is like the poorest place in like America, one of the poorest places in America. Like in the major city setting, the South Bronx is like one of the poorest cities in the country.
Yeah,
Period. In New York.
I was just out there like 2 years ago, bro. It's nothing but projects in the South Bronx.
On
It's
my
nothing
mama,
but
the South
project
Bronx is
building.
one of like even it's considered third world by our conditions. In
Right.
America, it's considered third world. So that lets you know how Bronx is. Queens niggas is money getting niggas, quiet niggas, but them niggas is killers. You gotta think like look at Nas, look at 50, look at Ja Rule. Pretty niggas, but they gonna kill something. And then you got Staten Island niggas, it's different niggas. Diddy is a Harlem nigga. So I knew that it was in his pedigree. I just didn't know that this nigga was hanging niggas over balconies. I didn't know this nigga I had dressers full of guns. Like, nigga, you a billionaire, nigga. What are you doing with a dresser full of guns? What are you
Nah,
doing?
that's the crazy. Nah, for that crazy part about hanging niggas over
No,
balconies and
I
shit,
didn't
to
hop in the
forcing niggas to
low. I didn't
sign
hop in the low. I'm
contracts.
still hearing it though. I'm still here.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Nah,
Nah, I'm
40.
still here.
But I was gonna say 40. Man, what you think about Diddy really finding out Diddy really about that gangster shit?
I'm gonna keep it 100. Now, y'all know I'll be biased in situations like this. I'm damn near ready to turn my camera on about to say this. Diddy can't fuck with the niggas I consider gangster. You hear me? So the little clip that came out where he trying to tell Nipsey quit clapping and Nipsey like, nigga, I clap all night. That shit is really trolling, but that's really setting the tone. Like that's like my homegirl, like, bitch, you too loud. And I'm bitch, you hear me? Bitch, nigga, hey.
Yeah,
You hear me?
yeah.
It was giving
You
like
see,
you know you're
you
not
my
gonna play
type
with
of
me.
nigga. That's the type of nigga I am. Nigga, man, chill the fuck out. Ain't no chill, nigga. Yeah, I do
You
that
feel
shit.
me? Like ain't no playing. The niggas I consider gangster, ain't no playing with them. So Diddy gangster and a real gangster is two different gangs. Diddy just went down for a sex crime. There ain't no nigga I call gangster going down for no sex crimes. You hear what I'm saying? So that's a whole
Okay,
different ball game.
so I say this in the sake of being a devil's advocate. That's why,
Hmm.
because you know how I feel about the gangster shit. I feel like nigga, you know what I'm saying? Gangsters ought to be seen, not heard.
Yeah, facts.
I'm a firm believer in that. I live my life by that. Like nigga, you don't
Yeah,
gotta know what I'm gonna do to you. I'm not here to tell you what I'm gonna do to you. As far as I'm concerned, I want you to think I'm a church mouse. When it's time to get on that, just know I'm gonna get active.
exactly.
Facts.
That's all you need to know. We gonna go all the way toe to toe, blow for blow, and I'm okay with that. Most niggas that do the talking and I'll do this to you, I'll do that to you, I'll do. Them the
Be the
niggas that
one
really
Them
that ain't
niggas
not
gonna
that
finna
do
be
do
scared
shit.
nothing
for
to
real.
you.
Then it be like it's like is we like, but you know we in new age gangster shit. Like is you niggas trying to say, like not y'all, but you know what I'm saying. Like you niggas trying to call Diddy gangster because he could pay his way. You know what I'm saying? Because money will make the realest
Yeah,
nigga. All right, you got it, fool.
money make bitch niggas kingpins.
Nah,
Like you feel
I'm
me?
I know a whole ass nigga right now that got money, but niggas don't respect him.
I'm saying Diddy gangster because he hanging niggas over the balcony, forcing niggas to sign a contract. That gangster.
That's
Yeah,
Like
the
that's
fag
that's
ass
so
I
niggas.
ain't know
That's
Diddy
the niggas
was.
that
I
fell up
ain't
under that realm though. That's the niggas that fell up under that realm.
shit.
Got drunk at that party. He got
Diddy was
evidence
shooting
on him.
niggas too though. You gotta remember that Diddy shot a nigga in the club and then made what's old boy take the fall for that shit. I can't remember his name right now. Like
time.
I know
Diddy
a
was
lot
out
of
there
niggas.
shooting at niggas and shit too. I ain't, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
put it like this. I get what 40 saying and I get what you saying. I just say this. I get what you saying for sure, Zay. Shit, he was just committing mischievous acts then. Like, I get that's
Yeah,
what 40
like
saying. He 40, I get what you saying, shit. That is some gangster ass shit though, 40. But I get what you saying, 40. You like, nigga, that don't make you gangster because you was doing this shit with money, nigga. They don't make you gangster
Like,
because you
okay,
was able
boom.
to
You remember they
level
was trying to
just
troll me. They was like, short 40, you shot out of you fear for your life. It's a lot. I know a lot of niggas that shot people that, you know what I'm saying? It that's not what they live by.
nigga.
They don't want
I'm on probation for shooting at a nigga
they
for
don't
fear of
it's
my
a
facts,
lot of
life.
people that shot people that never wanted to do that. Never wanted to
facts.
live that life. I'm one of them. I never wanted
I
to shoot
want to
nobody.
live. What?
You
I
feel
just
me?
want
That
to shoot for
shit.
no reason. No, I would hope 40 would shoot. Who said that dumbass shit, 40?
Man, you remember when they was telling me to tell my
You know, just some
exactly
people
like
trolling
you
the
know how
comments
people
and
be
shit.
in the comments. But the nigga
Oh,
that
man,
Diddy
I'm finna
shot
say like real. I
named
forgot
Sean,
that
that shit
nigga.
not.
Some motherfuckers were trolling.
Who I would hope you would shoot again out of fear for your safety. I want you to shoot some more. Shoot to
Facts,
that nigga's shirt catch on
facts.
fire, nigga. What the fuck?
No
Every
bullshit.
time,
No
Every
every
bullshit.
time.
time.
Like what? That's what
You
people
supposed
be
to do that
saying.
every
Like
time,
you
every
gotta talk
time.
about being gangster. You like, nah, nigga. I only need to pull this shit out when I need to. Who wants to walk around like
No
that?
bullshit. No bullshit.
Coming
That's
from
why I
that
had to
life, who
stop
wants to walk
acting so
around?
tough. Like that tough shit only get you in hell, jail, in the cell. I'm cool. I'm over
I'm
cool. I'm
cool.
not tough. I'm not. I'm
I'm not
already.
Facts.
at
I got that.
all.
That shit go.
Ain't nothing tough about me.
That shit put you in some. That shit put you in some
That
fucked
you
up
can't get out
situations,
of, my
dog.
nigga. You better have a paid lawyer, nigga. And that
Like
paid lawyer damn near can't even get you out of
facts.
that shit on my life. So nah,
Yeah, ain't
fuck
no,
nah.
it ain't no amount of money you can pay to get out of that shit once you done. All the money in the world, bro. You can't. I don't give a fuck. All the money in the world can't say once the white people decide that's what they gonna do with you.
Nah,
I swear to
facts.
God, I had two
Facts.
lawyers on my case. Man, man, all right. Unless you got a nigga slick with that mouthpiece, you ain't going nowhere.
Even then, look, I had the best lawyer in Dallas. You hear me paying top dollar. I had to take my shit to trial. Like that shit wasn't no
Oh
self
God,
defense. They
man,
the
what?
court didn't see that shit like, oh yeah, she defended herself. It's good. No, I took that shit to trial. I risked my life to, you know what I'm saying, to try to prove
Yeah,
like
you had
hell
to go all
no.
the way to the door.
You feel me? Like for
Nah,
real, for real.
I know that's what I had to do. That's what I had to do in Bell County. Like I had to press them to the point where it was like my lawyer was like, they not giving. He was like, man, look, when they offered me an open plea for 6 years, my lawyer looked at me and was like, you would be stupid as hell to take this. And this was an old, my dude, Kurt Glass, shout out to Kurt Glass. He looked at me and was like, I'm not telling you what to do with your life, kid, but being your legal counsel, if you take 6 years, it's your first felony. Your first felony ever at the age of 35, 36, and you take that, that'll be the dumbest deal. You like, this will be the stupidest deal you ever take. He said, man, they can give you probation. And the only thing, if you're not mentally tough, it'll break you because your life is on hold. You can't get a job. You can't do nothing. My life was on hold for 2.5 years. I couldn't do nothing. That's why I know what 40 said. Like, bro, when you go for a job, I went to Amazon Zion and tried to get a job. I couldn't get one because I was pending the case. You can't get a job. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Your life on hold. So when you can't do nothing, guess what? You're going to trap. So that's just another way to get you back in jail. Either way it goes.
Facts.
Because you already pending a court case. Nowhere is going to hire you because they can't depend on you. That shit pop up that shit pop up in computers. That shit pop up. When I went to Amazon to go get a job, that shit popped up. They was like, man, we can't even hire you. Come back to us after you find out what you're going to do with your case. But it took me 2.5 years for them to be like, and the last time for us, like, man, we going to trial. And for the judge to be like, okay, we just gonna get this nigga 6 years probation. He can get off in 2 and his piss test way. Bad. Other than that, bro, niggas don't nobody wanna be on no gangster shit, risking their life to go to jail, especially at this age. Who wanna do that shit?
So
They're like, who wanna throw bricks at the penitentiary?
hey, how y'all feel about that shit that's going on with Cardi B, Offset, and Stephon Diggs?
That ain't gonna end good. Stop playing with that man's son.
That nigga Stephon Diggs dicking Cardi B down so bad, my nigga, to where the motherfucking kids got the nigga hairstyle. That shit is over with. He won. It's
He
over. He ain't
won.
even.
But here's the thing though. The way Offset going about it, he's going about it like a bitch. I don't like that. Cause
No,
you
facts.
Offset, nigga. I would be doing the most like you reacting and responding out of hurt to Cardi B, and the world can see that.
Nah, facts. You should have just kept doing what you're doing. All right, fuck it. You already filed for the spousal support. All right, she got more bread than you, so fuck it. You finna kick me some of that. We gonna file for the spousal support. I ain't gonna lie. When I get visitation, that shit getting cut out my nigga head. My nigga come back with some waves.
Man.
Now I'm
You
finna, you know what I'm
always.
saying? I ain't yeah, oh yeah, my nigga finna come back with a fade. You
Yeah,
ain't finna sit here and play with me. My nigga finna come back with a do rag on.
on
And
my
when you
mama,
take
bro.
that do rag off, you gonna be like, boy, I know you. Yeah, I did. Who you playing with? I ain't finna do all this
Yeah,
internet shit.
you playing a dangerous game when you
Yeah,
messing with niggas kids.
yeah. I'm finna hit your pocket. Spouse
I'm gonna keep
support
it a
need that.
bean. I got six
Okay,
sons.
I get my son. My son come back with a fade,
I got
with
six
a low tape
boys.
fade.
I got 6 boys. And I don't care what I done went through with my baby mama. Ain't now one of them never thought of playing with me on a level with they other dude, they other stud, call that nigga daddy, none of that shit. All my
Oh,
kids
fact.
know me as dad. All my kids know, my baby mamas know, nigga, when it comes to the belt, whatever. We don't play like that. So as a father, I'm saying that you playing a dangerous game. Now, on a podcaster or a regular sign of a draw, yeah, I said all the posting you with the different girls, nigga, go get you one bag, man. You all
Yeah.
said you can get you one thing. But maybe it's this too. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate for it, and you probably laugh. You know, Cardi B such a girls, as they would say. I don't think nobody in the industry would fuck with Offset because everybody like Cardi B. If it makes sense.
Right.
Can
But
he
see,
probably
all
get
Cardi trying to
full?
do,
You get what I'm
Cardi,
saying, Zay?
I get what you saying. Cardi trying to hide her hurt too, though. Cardi still fucked up over Offset. That's why she
Yeah.
out there doing all that. That's
That's
why
why
she
she
out
doing
there
all
doing
that.
all that.
with this
Now she
nigga.
trying to hurt him.
Yeah, trying to hurt him. Like this nigga Stephon Diggs probably like, look, little mama, you just got out of marriage. They probably not even a couple. Here's the thing
For
about
real,
that.
like an exclusive couple. They just having fun.
They probably just having fun. I bet
Diggs just
Stephon Diggs just like,
Stephon
look.
Diggs just having fun, and Cardi just trying to get back at Offset.
And yeah,
She just
Cardi
this
be
her little
like,
get back.
shit, look, I got bread, you got bread. I'm just out here having a good time to whatever. You can do you, I can do me. We can fuck these hoes together. We can get this money. You play football. You gotta think, man. Stephon Diggs don't do no extraterrestrial shit. He just smoke weed. I mean, he just drink, and he barely do that. Man, this nigga is giving
I
Cardi
don't know.
B.
He was hanging out some Diddy. He was handing out some Diddy shit out on that boat now.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
he
This
was
But
nigga
handing out
here,
some little
I'm
man.
pink
like this.
shit. He
That
was
nigga
handing out some
know
pink shit.
he putting nothing but active.
That man phone died.
Damn.
Look,
I was finna say
I just
I thought my shit was tripping at first.
nigga, I heard your blinker. Your shit is working.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought my shit was tripping at first, but
But
nah,
no, why y'all think she getting back at him? I feel like
Careful with
you
the
know how
matrix.
bitches move, bro. Bitches gotta get on quick before like bitches gotta move on quick before they be hurt. Like Cardi B was
yeah.
publicly hurt for a long ass time over Offset, bro. I feel like now she kind of just more so like nigga, this nigga keep me iced out. He basically doing what you was doing, nigga, and I ain't gotta worry about
Trying,
him being a good daddy. I ain't gotta worry about shit. You hear me?
Yeah.
facts, but what
But
I'm
having
saying is
threesomes and getting on boats and shit.
she purposely doing shit to hurt Offset to make him feel how she was feeling, like going to go get the same hairstyle as Stephon Diggs. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But here's the thing. What if Cardi B the one who braided both their hair?
No, I mean it was the same hairstylist. It was the
Yeah.
same hairstylist. Cardi B took him to her hairstylist,
All right,
and
now
and
see,
she braided
that's
and
what
she
I'm
braided
saying.
both of they shit. And she braided both of they shit.
Look, I'm gonna say this and quote me on this. I say this is extremely rare. It ain't all. It's a high percentage though. And I'm gonna say high percentage, I'm gonna say 80 to 90%. Men are loyal to the situation. Women are loyal to how they feel. So right now, Cardi B is on her. It, I'm Cardi B. I love Offset, but Cardi B is a bigger star. A bigger star
Facts.
than Offset.
Facts.
I love Offset, but let's count the chicken in the
Let's
room.
keep shit. Let's keep shit a buck. It's
Let's keep shit
Cardi.
above. Offset was 1/3 of a group. Cardi B, since the day she has been from day one a standalone, standout talent. From the moment we saw her on Hit Love and Hip Hop to now, we have grown up with Cardi B. Over the last 10, 15 years, we have grown up with Cardi B. We watched her go from prostitute to media princess. Cardi B is the true Cinderella story in hip hop. Nobody has a better story besides Glorilla of current day. Cardi
Yeah.
B, she has the most Cinderella. I'm really from the projects. I really sold my body in strip clubs. I really got on the show. I really went from the show to being one of the. You can't name top known female rappers without naming me. And I haven't dropped an album in like 5 or 6 years. I haven't dropped an album in years. I just dropped singles. I got commercials and endorsements. She don't even make money for rap. She make money for being her. Cardi B make money
Facts.
for being Cardi B. So
Yep.
like
Yep. She at
like
that level
Megan got to
now.
rap. Megan got to rap. Majority of the female rappers, they got to rap. She don't got to rap. Cardi B is proven I don't have to rap. She's proven I don't have to rap. I can make money
Yep.
being me. That's the master stroke. Offset is offset. But Cardi B for sure stuck by the nigga. This one of them situations where I can say like, damn, I want to defend this nigga, but I can't defend this nigga because nigga, she rolled with that nigga through the cheating allegations. She did everything she could. She did everything she could, bro. And all this nigga did was kept fucking up, kept fucking up, kept fucking up. Now I ain't the best nigga on earth, but if I'm married to a motherfucker like Cardi B, or I got a bitch this bad that's doing all this type of shit.
All you niggas say that till y'all get the bitch, and then
Man,
y'all
you know what?
experience
And
the
you know what I'm gonna say
problems.
this, and then here's the
Then
thing.
then the
Hold
bitch
on, let me say this,
crazy,
boy.
and
Let me
now
say
the
this. Let me
bitch
say
been
this.
fuck that bitch, and yeah,
Let me say this, boy. I'm gonna tell you this too.
Zay, don't
I
laugh.
done been that nigga too. I've been that nigga too. I've been that nigga too. So I say this: you show me a bad bitch, I'll show you a nigga that's tired of fucking her.
Oh, on
You
God.
hey, clock it.
On
Hold on, I'm
God.
turning my clock it. Hold
On
on.
God.
You ate with that.
You show me a bad bitch, I'll show
You
you a nigga
ate.
that's tired of fucking her.
A
And I don't
nigga
mean
that's
it in a
tired of
bad
dealing. I
way.
don't give a fuck. A
I
Yeah,
mean
nigga
it in
tired
a
of
you
dealing with
ate.
wholesome way.
her.
You ate. Nah, no cap.
So with that being said, it's always gonna be just like with a nigga. You show me a nigga that got motion, and I show you a bitch that can't wait to stand still for him. It's the same thing. It's the reverse effect. It's all over. It's what you wear in life when you doing these things. Carl, I think they got married. They still was in their 20s. He got married in his 20s. He still got married while he making bad and bougie. He wasn't ready for that.
No, for real.
You
And it
ain't
gets
ready
to
for
a
that,
point,
bro. Most black
and
men, I'm gonna
You
say
wanna
this.
know what's crazy though? Cardi is worth more than both of them niggas. So at the end of the day, this bitch could get with a fucking peon and make a nigga one of them. To be honest.
Bro, and here's the thing, and I'm noticing the trend in the rap game. A lot of females doing it now too. They getting niggas that they knew and they grew up with. Women are starting to get smart. Women in the rap game ain't keep fucking with rap niggas no more. These rap females are starting to go grab niggas that they from their neighborhood that they grew up with, went to high school with,
No
know, and
bullshit.
all that. And them the niggas that be cool. Gorilla got a little dude. She rap, she talk about him. She got a little dude she cool with. She was like, that nigga, I went to school with that nigga. That nigga don't even be in the limelight like that. He don't even want the limelight. Most of the niggas that realize they got a bad, and when I say bad bitch, I don't mean like a bad bitch. Most niggas that got a bad bitch in every essence of the word, he know how to let his girl be that.
yeah.
Don't get your money on. Don't stand behind that. When you always looked at Offset and Cardi B dynamic, it was like Offset was trying to compete halfway with Cardi B, or was trying to use her to like get his situation out. And I like Offset. I fuck with Offset. He's not a bad rapper. To me, he's the best rapper out the Migos. But that's my personal opinion.
Right.
But when you look at him and you look at Cardi B, or you look at the situation, bro, you could have just got you one regular rap female, whatever you was gonna deal with, one little cold little supermodel, and left it there. What make it look weak is every time she posts something, you gotta post something. You with two females, you having the
You
time
know
of
what I'm
your life.
saying?
I be want to be like Offset, niggas know you hurt. I'm hurt for you. You done lost all them titties, that ass, that big old ass, them titties. I know that. I know that hair that pussy fine. I know you sick. And then nigga putting that athlete dick on your wife, soon to be ex-wife. I know. And you just put another baby in her. So he getting that fresh after the baby. The baby ain't even a year yet. Or if the man that fresh, that man ain't nothing like that fresh after she done had that baby 2-year-old, 1-year-old pussy. That nigga putting athlete dick all in your and athletes, that nigga got stamina. He killing. He killing. Offset smoke squares and drink lean.
And
That
take
nigga
off
killing your
gone.
bitch.
Take
He
off
taking
gone.
Cardi
You
B to
ain't
town. I'll be hurt too. I'm
take off
sorry.
gone. You ain't cool with Offset no more. It's like damn.
Huh?
I said take off gone. You not cool with Quavo no more.
So ain't nobody supporting you.
Yeah.
You ain't got
It's
no
like
niggas really bagging you up. The niggas you do fuck with in the rap game, they like so. But ain't nobody, man. I'm gonna tell you something about rapper money and athlete money. And it don't make no difference to Cardi B, really, because she got more money than both of them niggas, like Zay pointed out. Cardi B could care less. Stephon Diggs' money is guaranteed. That rap money ain't guaranteed.
right.
No bullshit. You ate with that, yep.
Stephon Diggs getting his check regardless from the
Regardless,
NFL
he can
because
get
his
hurt.
contract
He,
signed.
he can get hurt. Anything. He
He's
first off,
good. I
as
know
soon
his last
as
contract, 30 million there is guaranteed his.
nah,
He's
signed
good.
the bigger deal with the Patriots, bro. And then you as soon as you
Oh
get
yeah,
signed,
he
nigga, they
did.
gon'
Excuse me, he did just sign a new deal with the Patriots.
then your signing bonus go crazy too on top of that. Let me see what DA
endorsements,
signing bonus was.
endorsements,
Endorsements.
all that shit. TV money. Then come on, man. The Pacers got a squad this year.
But you wanna
They
know
could
what's
go to
crazy though? When I was
the.
going with what could fuck it up though? Cause remember when that video hit when he was passing hoes drugs in a little baggie and shit?
Yeah,
Like you got
yeah, but
I'm pretty sure he know, but they investigating him right now. They investigating him for the pink cocaine, all the shit. He got shit going on. You feel me? And
yeah,
that at that point it ain't guaranteed no more. You let a
yeah,
rap bitch put a microscope on you like that and expose how you let these
yeah,
hoes party and some boy, your ass cooked. It's over.
yeah. Now I will say this: the it depends on. I will say this: I'm with you on that 40, but I say this too. It also depends on the the NFL, what they gonna do, what Roger Goodell gonna do, because they already talked to the coach of the Patriots. He said we aware of the video that went around. We talked to him about it. You know how many niggas in the NFL do drugs? Them
I'm pretty
football.
sure
I'm gonna
more
tell
than
you
half.
the three. I'm gonna tell you the three worst occupations to have. Be an artist, because most artists are drug addicts and unstably mentally as a
Yup.
motherfucker. Some of
Yup.
the best artists I've ever met in my life are functioning drug addicts. I'm talking about pill popping, syrup sipping, cocaine snorting animals.
All that
I'm
shit.
telling you, I swear to God, some of the best go in the booth and make songs like 10 songs in one night and make a whole album. I swear to God, and have it mixed and mastered down by 5 o'clock. But that nigga probably on 5 Adderalls and 3 perks. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. A football player, the NFL niggas, they that contact, they hitting. They do a lot of cocaine. They do a lot of drugs. They smoke a lot of weed. They do a lot of muscle relaxers. They do a lot of muscle relaxers. Oh man, barbiturates. That's their drug of choice. And cocaine. Like that's what they do. That's you ever seen Any Given Sunday? That shit is real. Any Given Sunday is the perfect depiction of NFL life. That's what they do. They fuck with groupies. They do cocaine or they smoke weed. Smoking weed is damn illegal in the NFL now. They do that, and then they play ball. Look at Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor won the Super Bowl
Hold on,
over
y'all. Why
Bryce.
the fuck is somebody in the chat talking about some I love me some 40? She remind me of my ex. Nigga, what is that a
Yeah, I
good
saw
thing or a
that.
bad thing?
I was
Okay,
thinking, I was
on.
thinking, shouldn't you hate her? She reminds you of your ex, but
Okay,
I'll
I hope
let it
it's the ex
slide.
that got away, my nigga. I hope it ain't no lame shit, dude. I love y'all
He
more
said,
though.
"Now he said, Pop, I'll see y'all up next for $1 million podcast deal. Hell yeah, tell
Gotta
Spotify
be.
come with that bag. I feel like we got one of the most solid teams over here, bro. That's
It
just
gotta
fine.
No, no
be.
bullshit.
But somebody said something else. They say Stephon. They say he did get men and women. He looks zesty. He look a little bit zesty. I can see it. I can
Yeah,
see
that's all I
it.
was gonna say. I don't put in 2025, bro. I don't put that past nobody, man.
I don't put nothing past these new niggas, bro.
Facts.
I don't put nothing past these niggas that wear them boots that look like platforms. I don't put past none of them niggas that wear them big ass pants that look like bell bottoms. I don't look. I like the little poncho shirts niggas wear. I got a couple of those. I got a couple of rude shirts like that. But like the crop top shirts niggas be wearing, no. Like I'm not fucking with that, bro. Like you can look at a nigga's style and tell, like, man, he got some gas, he got some sugar in his tank. I don't give a fuck who he is, bro. You can look at a nigga. Two things you can tell: a nigga mannerisms and how a nigga dress. Unless he Prince or some shit like that, niggas a dead giveaway, bro. Like a lot of them niggas, especially in the NBA, you know Miles Turner gay. On my mama, Miles Turner gay. You can look at Miles Turner and tell he gay. You can look at Miles Turner and tell he got shit in his tank.
To me, a nigga that's too pretty, like a nigga that's too clean, and I don't want to say that like being clean is bad because
I
you
get
should,
what you're saying,
but I'm
man.
saying a
I
nigga
just told
too
somebody the
clean,
other day,
bro.
it's
Uh,
a difference between being man clean and overly clean.
you know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
I
that's
get
that's a
exactly what
little
you're
fishy to
saying.
me, bro.
If you're a nigga that gotta put down a napkin when you walk across the street, I'm looking at you like, man, real shit. I
Yes.
know niggas, like, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The
Oh
only
shit.
time I ever been fooled was by a Puerto Rican nigga. Because Puerto Rican niggas, like, what I found out about their culture, most Puerto Ricans or men are metrosexual. They're into their looks.
Oh
They do
yeah,
their
definitely.
eyebrows. They arch their eyebrows. They get
Yeah.
their nails. And I swear to God, if you ever go to a Puerto Rican barbershop, they got somebody there that do clear nail polish for men, bro, and do men fingernail polish. They do the hot towels on the face. Puerto Ricans are very into their looks, like eyebrows, chin hair. They do all that, straight razor,
Right.
everything, daily, every day. That's the only time I've ever been like confused. Other than that, I've been spot on when I can be like, yeah, that nigga gay. I be spot on, like, yeah, he gay. Like you can look
Right.
at him and tell he gay. He a little too dainty. Like nigga, like that's a baby. That's a billionaire boys club shirt. Why you turning that into a tube top, nigga? Like why you got it folded up in the front? Nah, nigga, you zesty.
So
Like you can look and kind of tell. I don't know, bro. It's just it's one of those things where Cardi B know what she doing, and Offset he really acting out of her. Like I ain't gonna lie, he still got money. He got bread. Offset got money. Offset got money. You don't become 1/3 of the Migos and have some of the biggest hit records in the world and still don't get residuals. He got property. He got money. Offset got money. He just wants to make Cardi B suffer. You having it's like it's petty. You having a good time in your life without me, bitch, and I can't help myself but make you try to make you mad and jealous and hurt you. Cause you enjoying your life without me, bitch. Where my kids at? They should be with you. You should be in the house, miserable, sad, and with my kids, bitch. I know how niggas get. Niggas is spiteful. I know how it go. Bitch, I'm upset. You supposed to be in the house, and Cardi B ain't in the house singing them sad love songs no more. Cardi B out getting cracked. Cardi B getting cracked like an egg. You hear me?
right.
She outside, and the worst thing to be outside. You know what's the worst thing for a man? For your bitch to be outside. But you know what's even worse though? Cause my phone's gonna get ready to die. And I'm gonna get ready to get up off of here. Y'all know what's worse? And 40 can attest with me, and all the bad bitches on earth can attest. My baby mamas, my baby mama, girl, anybody can attest to this, bro. Ain't nothing worse than being outside, having your girl outside, and she a bad bitch with money. She's a bad
Do
bitch with
whatever she wanna do.
money. She's not little sis in the club. She don't need you to buy her the section. She don't need you to buy her the car. She's pulling up fresher than you. She's pulling up probably in some shit you don't even have. She buy the bottles. She got the weed to smoke. Anything is that, and Cardi B is a multimillionaire. Anything in her, and anything in the world at any given time is at her disposal. They will do if Cardi B was to go to Chicago tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning. They will open up the Michael Jordan restaurant for her to eat in that bitch. It's nothing. And like Diddy, money gives access. He gave that nigga 100,000 for a videotape and told the nigga don't spend it all at one place. Now that's some gangster shit. Think about it. Money is access to play. Like that's the worst shit ever. My girl got a BBL. She Cardi B. Her sister Hennessy. She outside with some of the man. You know Cardi B roll with a team full of hips.
Hey, I got a topic I want y'all to talk about. Did y'all
Yeah.
see
What's up, Nick?
Diddy?
Yeah, yeah. Where you been at the whole show, man?
Hey man, I've been dipping around. I don't know if y'all
Y'all know
talk
that
about
man in
this.
these streets, man. Quit playing with my
Come on,
boy,
y'all know
man.
Jesse.
Yeah.
um, what do y'all think about DaBaby? He's going off on folks because he's on the NBA YoungBoy tour, and he was saying, people don't rock with him, don't rock with him. You ain't gotta bump my music then. So look like he's basically picking aside people, like he's kind of talking like, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, shit, DaBaby. I mean, that's DaBaby. Always been like that though. Like he just gonna do him. If you don't like it, shit, you don't like it. He always kind of been on his own little wave. Like
But you'd be dumb to not take the NBA YoungBoy tour like anybody. He running the industry right now when it comes to hip hop. Like you
now,
crazy if you don't.
I seen now I don't know how much truth it is to this, bro. But I seen some people looking for him, which is why he don't want to. Not just no regular people either. I'm hearing like some cartels looking for him, and he don't want to go on tour with NBA YoungBoy for that reason.
Well, do you remember whenever there was they had said that his car got shot up, but it wasn't his car, like him in
Yeah.
the car. I think it was like he rented it or somebody was using a rental that he had, and they were saying that was a cartel thing then, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
And if you know about these Mexicans in Texas, bro, Mexicans in Texas is heavily, I wouldn't say all of them, but most of them is heavily involved with some type of cartel because it's all in the
Fact.
prison system, it's all in the TDC system. The further south Texas you go, the more of the cartels run that bitch. You
Fact.
gotta think about it. We right next to Mexico. Once you start getting past San Antonio, Corpus Christi, the Valley, nigga, that's all cartel territory, bro.
Mm-hmm. El Paso is cartel central.
Yeah, yeah, El Paso out west though, but definitely El Paso too, cause they on the border too. They on the
That,
border for right there in Mexico too.
man, man. You know, I'm gonna say my piece on that. Then I gotta get up on like 1%. I'm gonna do it, bruh. That remind me of the Kanye West shit. Y'all know Kanye West was signed to a drug dealer before he signed to Rockefeller, right? He was in a
Hell
production
no,
deal.
hell no, I ain't never knew that.
Y'all know Kanye West had to give up 300. He had to give up his whole advance, his whole 350K to get out the deal. D-Baby might
Damn.
have to give them niggas while he trying not to go on that tour. You might want to go make some money so you can pay them. Is what I'm getting at. So Kanye West, older drug. I don't say his name because he's still living, he's still thriving, successful, and still hustling. He's a known drug dealer in Chicago. He had Kanye West signed under with Conman Productions. He had Kanye West. That was Kanye West's first production company, Conman Productions.
Right.
He was signed to a deal with a local drug dealer. Not local, but a very big drug dealer from Chicago. The drug dealer finds out Kanye West is gonna get signed to The Rock. But I got you on paperwork. We signed to a production deal. That's why you notice he did some songs for Do or Die. He did some songs for Twisted when he first popped off. Shit like that. So the drug dealer was like, all right, you want to get out the deal with me? I need X amount of dollars. Kanye was like, I only got 350. He gave him the whole 350,000. Dame Dash was fucked up about it and like, shit, nigga, we the Rock, nigga. We could just go to Chicago and fuck them niggas up. Kanye was like, nah, this is different. Just get him the money, and I'm gonna make that back 10 times over. And he
Right.
did. If I was DaBaby, I would go my ass on that tour. I'd be on that master tour. Remember how they? I remember that cartel and they sent that nigga that lit on stage and he still performed. If I was DaBaby, I would still rap and I would be making my money to pay the cartel back.
Facts. Facts. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm definitely thinking I'm definitely thinking he into it with the cartels. Like I said, but the Mexicans in Texas, you pretty much don't got no choice, especially if you go to prison. Especially you go to prison, you ain't got no choice, bro. You Mexican mafia, you damn, I can't remember the name of them shits. You MS-13, you it's all type of shit, bro. It's all type of shit. But yeah, Jet, you got any other topics?
Y'all last ain't go to fuck off on 1090 Jake trying to play with Larry
Oh
Hoover.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I forgot about that shit. Damn, I wish we would have talked about that shit while before Big Gang got up off this bitch.
Wait, damn, he gone?
Yeah, he gone because he said his phone was finna die.
Oh hell no! I'm finna
Damn.
call this nigga, man.
Damn, I forgot. Yeah, call that nigga real quick, bro. Tell that nigga put this shit on charge or something. We gotta talk about this before we jump up off this hoe, bro.
Alright, Bill, hold on, let me call him.
Yeah, I forgot about that
Go,
shit, man.
go ahead with your take though,
If
Jake.
y'all don't
Go
know,
ahead.
if y'all don't know, 1090 Jake basically dropped a video saying he basically trying to say Larry Hoover a rat. That's what he doing, bro. And he do this shit every time somebody just get out of jail. Soon as somebody blow up or something, bro, he here come 1090 Jake, man, with some type of goddamn paperwork on somebody. It's crazy.
It's always somebody black though. Like
This
nigga,
shit from the 60s too. This shit, he talking about some shit that happened in the 60s.
no,
Sheesh.
not a timeline, bro. Why do you always gotta speak on a black person? Like,
Yeah,
I think
yeah, bro.
I mean, cause we run this shit. We run the media. Ain't nobody gonna care if it's about a white person. Ain't nobody gonna care if it's about a Mexican. Only time somebody gonna care and pay attention to it is if it's a black person. What you was saying, Jet?
no, yeah, I think somebody. Well, I know before they've done it, but I think somebody else may. I think Point and Shoot may have ran some content just recently. That's who it was because I saw King AK-47 talking about it. But Point and Shoot did some stuff exposing 1090J. So I don't know if y'all seen that. I meant to watch
No,
that
I
more.
didn't see that. I didn't see that.
See
Okay, we
what?
got
I
Big
came
Gang
back. I had
back
to go
on here.
move and charge my phone. What y'all
Nah,
see?
fact. Nah, fact. We was he was talking about the something that King AK was breaking down that somebody had found some paperwork or something on 1090 Jake. When I get
Point and
off the
Shoot.
show, I'm gonna have to go tap into it because I didn't see that.
Man,
I
ooh,
didn't see
all
that
right,
one.
all
But
right.
Yeah, Point and
I
Shoot. He
remember we
just
was talking
tapped
about
in
this
with it.
before we hopped on live, bro. How you feel about 1090? You know, you the GD spokesperson for Pop Austin Media. You know what I'm saying? You the GD guy. So how you
I'm gonna
feel
be
about
real, bro.
1090
I'm
trying to do that to Larry Hoover?
I'm gonna give niggas a quick history lesson. I got some time. I got some juice on my phone now. First of all, the nigga that Larry Hoover shot supposedly said it himself that Larry Hoover did not snitch on him. So, however you try to discredit a nigga, if I say a nigga ain't snitch on me, whether I snitch, didn't snitch, whatever. If I say a nigga ain't tell on me, a nigga ain't tell on me. But you can't make a nigga tell on me, whether the newspaper saying it or not. I know what a nigga did.
Then 1090 Jake going off an article from the fucking 1960s. Like, get your bitch ass. So you don't
Yeah.
even got no intel for real, my nigga.
Ain't no
You just
real
talking.
paperwork, ain't no statements. So I'm gonna say this. And so forgive me, Jack. So I'm gonna just say this. And all due
Nigga said,
respect,
forgive me, Jay. Oh my god.
fuck 1090J. Fuck him. And this is how I say this about 1090J. 1090J always trying to discredit anybody of stature that's black. A nigga could be mine. Anybody that could seem cool, got something for the moment going on, somehow, some way, 1090, back to what I was saying earlier, 1090J can find some paperwork on them. He can talk about somebody. Like they give him the platform to call any and everybody a snitch. And we all reality, he's a fat white dude who hides behind a fucking camera. That's it. That's all. I don't give a fuck about that nigga being from Miami. I don't give a fuck about that nigga being from nowhere. You just a fat white dude who being a culture vulture and you capitalize off whatever headline is at the moment. And if you can find any police headlines or anything about a nigga, you try to discredit the nigga. No, I don't respect you. I don't like you. I think you fat white trash. I think you sorry. And I think you the worst
Oh,
kind of podcaster
oh.
there is. That's
Hey,
my
hey, hey,
honest
hey,
opinion.
gang, hey, gang. 7-4 to the world blow.
Now, far as this goes, on GDN. Now next,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
give
Hell, did
now I'm
he?
gonna give my next synopsis about this shit. I'm from Chicago. If you can look this up. This is a fact. This is a known fact. He was a police commander. He just got convicted maybe 15 years ago. He was a part of the gang units from the 60s to the late 80s, early 90s, where he abused hundreds and thousands of gang members, sent them wrongfully to jail, accusations, all types of shit. Cook County just had to pay out damn near $100 million in lawsuits about this nigga. The police force in Chicago is the most corrupt police force in the country. This is a fact. You can all this I'm saying. You can when Jet put this up, he can Google. You can put the facts up, Jet. You can Google this and you can
Fact
put the
check.
Google facts up. This is a fact check. Chicago has the most corrupt police department and infrastructure in the country. Not New York, not New Orleans, not Atlanta, Chicago. Why is that? Because Chicago is also the most segregated city in the country. I tell niggas all the time, I did not live next to white people until I moved to Texas. The first time I seen white people in abundance is when I moved to Texas. No bullshit. When Chicago, I only seen white people if I went to a certain area. Other than that, no. Swear to God. The gang unit in the 1960s is the same gang units and tactics that was investigating Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers and worked with COINTELPRO, the FBI. It was not uncommon in the 60s for the gang task force to use guerrilla tactics such as false media and propaganda against gang leaders. Why? Because back then, if I put in the newspaper that the gangster disciple leader Larry Hoover shot a rival, and or a rival shot him and he snitched, that discredits him amongst his crowd or amongst his group of flock or people that's following him. These are the people that put many and countless spies and motherfucking double agents and people into the Black Panthers, the Black Keystone Rangers. I could go on and on about this shit. This is a fact. So I'm supposed to believe a newspaper article that just say he told? That say that man told or say he told somebody? The nigga that got in trouble for shooting Larry Hoover said he didn't snitch.
Yep, I seen that.
And he's a known OG. Like, he playing with niggas like 1090 Jake won't go to Chicago and say that shit from somewhere. Cause niggas will kill him for that shit. That shit real. That shit a religion to niggas, bro. Like me personally, I don't have a problem saying this. I'm a GD first and a father right after that shit. Really, to be honest with you, fucked up as it sound, it's really 1A and 1B to me. And then number 2. Then so niggas can, that's just what the fuck that is. I'm a GD for him anything. I'm a gangster disciple, then I'm a father right after that and a man. All that shit go hand in hand to me if you ask me, because it's growth and development. So all that shit go together, hand in hand. You playing with a nigga like Larry Hoover, like a nigga can't get something, like it ain't GDs in Florida. Like it ain't GDs in Georgia right next to you and right by you that'll do something to you. That'll really do, like, you ain't bigger than the mob. That's one thing I tell niggas. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the mob. Ain't nobody bigger than this mob shit. So while niggas think that shit cool and niggas praise 1090J for doing that shit, ain't no paperwork on Larry Hoover. It's just a newspaper article that say, witness statement says, Larry Hoover said that this person shot him. Of course, this is 1966. Of course, if the newspaper who was controlled by the mayor, the police department, say one of the main top gang leaders who's at this time, niggas don't understand. Gang banging is horrible now, but niggas don't realize how bad gang banging was in the 60s and the 70s when it was new. Do you know how hard crippin' hit LA when that shit started?
But then that stuff normally start from, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it the police, the hood, from racism, from cops? Like, that's how like the gang started, and then it developed into something crazier.
Jeff Ford was the hero. Jeff Ford was the hero. You got to remember, this was a time of social, economic, and change. Nigga, the Black Keystone Rangers, this is Googleable. Look it up. The Black Keystone Rangers had $1 million grant from the Department of Education for the Woodline Organization program. They was doing job training programs. The GDs too, and the Vice Lords. They had summer food programs. This is in Chicago. Like, I know this shit because this shit is my history. My grandfather is a Vice Lord. My granddaddy ran with Willie Lloyd. My family tree is polluted as fuck. My mama was a Vice Lord. My mama's a conservative Vice Lord. My grandfather's an Undertaker Vice Lord. They've been that for years. They was doing that shit. That shit been on. That's why Chicago gangsterism is a lot more militant than most gang cultures, because we come from summer food programs. We come from food drives for the kids. We come from Save the Children concerts. We come from when they book at the Chicago State. I'll never forget, I was 10 years old. I was 11 years old. Crucial Conflict had a concert at Chicago State University with Do or Die and all the top niggas. Do you know the GDs had buses at all the motherfucking projects, and they had all the kids on each bus from every project at Chicago State University to see the show? They've been doing this shit for years. We come from that. This last 10, 15, 20 years, this last 15 years, y'all don't see this new shit. This new shit. And even then, if you look at the new niggas in Chicago, look at Durk. Look at the niggas that we come from that. We come from philanthropy. Since Jeff Ford and Larry Hoover, we come from Willie Lloyd and them niggas and Benny Lee. We come from philanthropy because we learned from the Panthers. Niggas got to understand. Fred Hampton, the Black Panther charter started in Chicago. We learned from the Panthers. All our gang ideologies we get from Chicago that niggas don't understand and don't know, we got that from the Panthers. The laws and shit, we put it into our own lingo and our own culture. But we learned from the Panthers. So that wasn't far-fetched back then in 1960 for the police to create a fake article or put something in the article saying Larry Hoover, a prominent gang leader at the time who was only 15 years old and controlled of 30,000, damn near 5,000. Just imagine being 15 years old and being controlled of 5,000 grown-ass men. These are the type of power that niggas had back then. So when niggas like 1090 Jake just be like, yeah, he snitched. Nah, bro. I want the world to do your homework. Start going back and looking at what times niggas was in. This is 1966. This is J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI. This is COINTELPRO. They're destroying black nationalist organizations. They're destroying the Panthers. They're purposely targeting all black national organizations to be disrupted and dismantled because they are a fear of a white nation. So that's not far-fetched to hear that Larry Hoover, oh yeah, he told that this nigga shot him. Because guess what? It's 1966. Wasn't nobody getting on the internet and Googling this shit. Wasn't no Facebook, wasn't no Instagram. Wasn't no social media. So for 1090 J to come up there, I'm sorry I'm going on a rant like this, but that's some shit I hold near and dear to me. And for a nigga to play like that, or a nigga to take that shit and try to make a mockery of it, you don't know where it comes from. So for you to take an article from 1966 and try to turn it a white man, a piece of white trash, and to be honest with you, how I feel, I don't even look at white. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even like saying shit like this, bro, because I love people. I love Jet. He really black. Jet ran really Jet, bro. So that's just what that is. But on some real nigga shit, that's personal to me. Because how I just explained that whole history to y'all, it's a white man taking that and using it for propaganda in the media to discredit an old leader that people may still look up to. To this day, I don't give a fuck what no nigga say. Bro, Larry Hoover probably may be the only chance, one of the few chances to calm down some of the violence in Chicago. He might be the last hope. Because niggas still respect him. It's enough fathers out here that still know who he is. It's enough older niggas who still know who he is. It's still enough niggas in that penitentiary and it's young niggas. That's why I told niggas, the best thing, if niggas know, if you know like I know, the best thing that could have happened was Larry Hoover going back to Illinois. Why? Because he in the Illinois Departments of Corrections. He can talk to the ranking structure that's in the jails. Because if you know like I know, if you in the streets, who run the streets for real? The jails. Who run the streets? Who really call the shots? The niggas in jail. Who really call rank and file? The jails. The niggas that's locked up. So you put Larry Hoover in a system where it's all these younger niggas that ain't got nothing but to learn from the most notorious gangster in the last 50 years in Chicago. Fuck that. United States history.
Yeah, the history.
Telling them, this ain't where you need to be. Go home and make a difference. And Larry Hoover, I'm going to let y'all in on something else. Larry Hoover, like the rest of them old niggas in the joint, is Illinois. See, I tell you all the time. It's a different world between Chicago streets and Chicago jail. Chicago jail ain't no BDK or GDK. Ain't none of that. It's Black Gangster Disciple Nation. And if you don't get on the court, we going to beat your ass. That's what that is in there. They don't play that beat. That shit, niggas know that shit, but they don't get on the internet and say that. 600 Breezy said it. A couple of other niggas that's been to the joint said it. But ask a real GD, ask a real BD when they go in, what they'll tell you. Ask Lil J, is he doing all that? Ask Rondo 600, he still, you ain't gonna hear that nigga say. Ask them niggas that's in there. They ain't gonna say no B, they ain't gonna say no GDK, no BDK, none of that. Ain't no K on nothing in there. They ain't playing that shit. BD and GD is together in the joint. So you get a nigga like Larry Hoover that can sit in there and talk to them young niggas. Ain't no telling what them niggas can get out on the streets and do.
Man, you know who spoke on that too? Butter. Butter was saying that. He was saying he was cool with Vaughn when he was locked up with Vaughn.
Yeah,
he said, yeah, they scrapped. Yeah, they came in there. They fought. Once they fought, that shit was over with.
When I went to the county, I was at the crib and I got on deck. Niggas was like, any BD you get into it with it from the low end out over here, whoever you into it with, whatever GDs you into it with, get it out the way now. You good? Bet. I ain't none of that over here. It's the disciple. It ain't no BD deck or GD deck. It's the disciple deck. When you go to the pen, it's worse. When you go to the state, when you go to the pen, it's worse. Cause it's whole dorms that's nothing but GDs and BDs. It's whole dorms that's nothing but vice lords and stones. It's nothing but whole decks and tiers. You split by game. You split by game for your whole sentence. And your main niggas is going to other. You can walk around and go to other dorms. So the vice lords is breaking bread with the four corner hustlers. The four corner hustlers is breaking bread with the traveling vice lords. The GDs is breaking bread with the BDs. The BDs is breaking bread with the new breeds. See, niggas don't know. Niggas so be thinking it's just GD and BD. Man, we got like 7 different divisions of GDs. It's Imperial Gangsters. You got motherfucking Devil's Disciples. You got new breeds, aka Black Gangsters, BGs, new breeds. They basically like BDs, but it's only so many of them. It's like Six Deuce Grim. You only gonna find so many. You only gonna find so many of them in Cali. You only gonna find so many real Six Deuce Grims. Same thing in Chicago. You'll be hard pressed to find a nigga that say he banging new breed, cause it ain't a lot of that no more. Most of them niggas old. Most niggas that's breeds they older. But it's like 7 different divisions of GDs and everybody together, cause it's Folk Nation. Ain't none of that shit. It's Folk Nation and it's People Nation. You under the Fin or you under the Six. Ain't no in between. That's how it is in there. So for 1090 Jake to take that culture and call somebody like that a snitch, I take very disrespect to that. I take very highlight to that shit. And I pray to God Jack clip this up and this nigga see this shit. You the worst kind of nigga because you a white nigga that want to be a part of our culture. I call them dirty niggas. Like Dan Badge said on state property. We call white niggas dirty niggas. We got robbed by some dirty niggas. White niggas is dirty niggas to me, bro. Especially niggas like that try to culture vulture and take our culture and turn it into something that's fodder or plaything. Especially when you know a nigga like me that know my history and know my lit. You playing with somebody that, bro, niggas will kill for and die for. And here you are trying to make fodder of a newspaper article. You could have left that alone. So now if somebody popped that fat head off his shoulders, nobody's gonna know where it come from. Cause now you you really playing with a whole nation of niggas that'll die for Larry Hoover. It's almost like niggas fail to realize real gangster disciples is almost like a cult-like following. It's almost like a cult-like following. Real GDs, real folks. Not niggas that be GD folks. Nah. Real niggas that know the first rule is silence and secrecy. That you can look, man, niggas can look at me and tell I'm GD. I don't got it. I ain't never had that. I swear on Larry Bernard Hoover, God can strike me down right now. Right hand on the Bible. If I can stack the boss, if I ain't have my phone on my head on Larry Bernard Hoover, right hand to God, nigga, on GDN, nigga, strike me down right now. Everything I love on my set. Nigga, niggas can look at me and tell I'm GD. I ain't never ran up to a nigga like, oh, you GD? I'm GD too. I never did that. Nigga can look at me and tell my demeanor, how I carry myself, the clothes I wear. I don't gotta put no motherfucking flag on. Real GDs don't wear no flag. I never understood that shit. That's why I understand the culture when I got out here. Why niggas have black flags? We don't do flags, nigga. Now we do clothes. You might look at a nigga, he have on a Dickie suit with some white ones. You might look at a nigga, he got on an Orlando Magic jersey. You might see niggas in all black Amiri jeans and all black outfits with all black Timbs on and hoodies and shiesties or whatever, or great or San Antonio Spurs shit on. You might see a nigga in a San Antonio Spurs jersey on my mama with a 21 on that bitch, with the X, with the 21 X'd out, because that's dissing the Stones. With the main 21, if you know, you know. The 21 bricks of the Stone. So when you crossing the 1 out of the 21, you dissing the Stones. Or when you wearing the letter Fin, you drop the 5 on that bitch. Or you wearing the number 5, you X the 5 out. You dissing the Lords. So it's ways we got it, but we ain't doing all that. So for a nigga like Jake to play like that, man, fuck you. And I really hope somebody do something to you. Just to teach you a lesson. And that's my thoughts on that, y'all.
All right.
That's my thoughts on that. I really hope somebody do something to him.
That's why we let you went off on that shit, because I know it personally offended you more than it did me, because, you know, I ain't into all that shit. So I'm like, shit, really, I don't give a fuck. He dropped the video. But he always doing that whole ass shit. You know, and like, then it's like, damn, nigga, this Larry, like, you always coming out to some black people like, bro, go do something else. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I let you get up here and just go off on it, because I know, like, you invested into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, your heart really in this shit.
Yeah, like, bro, like, just a man, like, bro, why you ain't going to pull paperwork on David Duke? Why you ain't talking about Here's the thing. Why ain't nobody telling him about white culture? And I want this clipped up too, Jack. Why ain't nobody telling this nigga about go research white culture? Why you ain't looking up Charles Manson? Why you ain't looking up the Zodiac Killer? Why you ain't looking up Son of Sam? Why you ain't looking up the motherfucking Unicorn Bomber? The Unicorn Bomber, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. The Unabomber. Why you not looking up that nigga? Why you not looking up the Menendez brothers? Why you ain't pulling paperwork on all the white criminals? Whitey Bulger was a snitch. Nigga, if you know who Whitey Bulger was, Black Mass, Johnny Depp movie, he was a snitch. Half of the niggas in the Mafia was a snitch. Michael Francese was a snitch. Nigga, who else? Sammy the Bull was a fucking snitch. Why are we not telling him to go to white culture and do this shit? Ain't nobody said none of this shit. It's more snitches in white culture than it is black culture.
Facts.
Why are we not speaking on them? Why we ain't speaking on the nigga who Tim Allen? He snitched. The nigga who play on Home Improvement, Tim the Toolman Taylor, that nigga's a known snitch. He got caught with 40 keys, nigga, and told on his people. This is a known fact. Tim Allen, look it up. Why don't nobody tell him to go after his culture?
You know why, bro? Because he don't think he a part of that culture. He think he a part of our culture.
You get what I'm saying though?
Hey.
Like you just said, he don't think you're part of that culture, but you is, nigga. You're a guest in our culture. And somebody need to tell that bitch ass nigga that shit. And now he can hear from a nigga. So now if he can hear his history lesson or he heard everything I said, maybe he can have a little more respect for it. But let's be real, bro. Why you ain't talking about your culture? Why you not talking about David Duke? Why you not talking about none of these more corrupt criminal white people than it is black people? This country was built off y'all lives of corruption. Why you not talking about George Washington?
Facts.
Why you not talking about him raping white women? Why you not talking about your white history? Why we not talking about Billy the Kid? Why we not talking about the nigga who played Godfather, Marlon Brando, was a homosexual? He was gay. Richard Pryor was fucking him. Why we don't talk about white people history and bad shit in their culture? Bet niggas didn't know that. Y'all didn't know that, huh? Look it up if you think I'm lying. The nigga who played I have an offer to refuse. Marlon Brando, the Godfather, the daddy, he was a gay nigga. He was fucking Richard Pryor. We don't talk about their culture though. We don't talk about their dirty little secrets. We don't talk about how JFK got a nigga whacked off, got a nigga smoked, got one of the bosses of a crime family. Out of the Chicago outfit smoked because he was fucking Marilyn Monroe cheating on his wife. But we don't talk about that though. He was cheating on Jacqueline Kennedy with Marilyn Monroe. When Marilyn Monroe threatened to tell on that nigga, Marilyn Monroe mysteriously died. But don't nobody talk about that shit though. White culture got more dirt than black people. Why you can't talk about your culture? I promise you will make a lot more money. Why you can't talk about the Oklahoma City bomber? Timothy McVeigh was on death penalty. Why you can't talk about him? Why you can't talk about white culture? Why I gotta be nigga culture? It's more white criminals than black. I can name you a bunch of. Why we talking about Son of Sam? How he went to jail and he became a fag. Right. Let's talk about Joy Messino, crime boss from New York, one of the last dons. He snitched on the whole motherfucking Bonanno family. Let's talk about your snitching ass people. The Italians told on everybody. All them niggas told on each other. The only nigga that didn't tell was John Gotti. He the last nigga to take his time and not tell. Why we not talking about them? Why? Why we not talking about the white people? Why we don't talk about them being snitches? Why it's okay for them to come in our culture, discredit our rappers, the people we like, the people we fuck with, and put a tag on them? Who made him valid? Who
what about Paul Revere? Wasn't he the biggest snitch? The so-and-so were coming. He was the original
the British
snitch.
Are coming. Paul Revere, the biggest snitch.
Paul Revere was the biggest snitch. He was
you know what I want to ask gang too though? Is it true that in Cook County it's a no GD policy and a no BD policy, like on certain floors and shit? Is that true?
Yeah, because it's certain floors here. Yeah, but that's anywhere though. No GD, no BD policy because it's so many of them. It's so, bro. It's more 40. It's something I've been telling everybody, and niggas gotta watch like YouTube. Niggas gotta know people from Chicago. And I hate to say it like this, and it's the truth. It ain't a lot of BDs in real life. People look at like them the first niggas that blew up out of Chicago, so that's what it is. It's not a lot of BDs in Chicago at all. It's not a lot. It's a couple of thousand. Like a couple of thousand. It's way more GDs than BDs. BDs outnumber like 1 to 3. It's like a crazy ass ratio. It just looked like that because they got to the door early. They got to the door first. That's why when motherfuckers go to the county, motherfuckers go to the joint, motherfuckers go to the big house or whatever. That's why GD and BD together. Y'all can't afford to be. Y'all need us. It's too many of us. It's too many GDs. It's GDs everywhere in Chicago. GDs damn near 30 strong in Chicago, 30,000. Now, mind you, I just said it's only maybe no more than maybe 5,000 BDs in Chicago. Period. Maybe. That's a crazy ass ratio. Now, you compare that to Vice Lords, Four Corner Hustlers, Stones, all that. They outnumber them. So that's why some flows be no BDs, no GDs. Cause shit, once you put the BDs into our fold, shit, we outnumber the whole jail. So yeah, it is true shit. Don't nobody, it be some days Vice Lords don't want niggas on their flow. Cause shit, there's too many of y'all. Y'all start coming through this bitch thinking shit sweet. We can't have that shit. Same
And
thing
that's
over
the
there.
rain. That's the main reason why motherfucking LA County, all them bitches is chaotic at all times. Cause nigga, you gotta be on. Nigga, where you from? Give a fuck if a nigga ain't from here, nigga. Where you from? You gotta ask everybody. Cause no matter how a nigga look, no matter who a nigga fuck with, a nigga gotta check in. You don't check in, you still got phase, nigga.
You
You
still
got a
got
phase
paid.
just cause you ain't checking in, cause you ain't got nowhere you belong to, nigga. You over here.
Facts. Like who you fucking with? Cali totally different. And
Ah,
them niggas,
facts.
I knew it was different when them niggas was like, them niggas said, I'll never forget. I was on Rosecrans, and them niggas was some blood niggas. They was flamed up. I had black and gray on, but I looked like a Chicago nigga. Like I had a Chicago White Sox hat on, forces on, all that shit. I thought them niggas was gonna set shit with me. Them niggas was like, shit, where you from? Oh shit, I'm from the Chi. That nigga was like, them niggas looked at me. They was like, you good? You lost? I'm like, nah, I'm straight. They was like, shit, what you looking for? I was like, shit, what the food that around like? They was like, man, shit, Tam's up the street, man. Shit, Tam. I'm like, what? That's when I found out the way niggas in Cali, y'all eat weird as fuck out in Cali. Like chili on burgers, chili on everything out there, bro. Y'all eat different out there. Cali eat different. Them niggas, them blood niggas, they was like, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. They was like, nigga, UGD. That's when niggas broke that shit down. I was like, nigga, UGD. You don't even exist in our world. I was like, touche. I was like, okay, got it.
Touche.
I was like, okay,
Is it
got it.
true? Okay, look, is you supposed to bank yourself when you go in there, or is you supposed to catch all your fades?
Man, when you go in that bitch, if you ain't got no rank or you ain't got no name, but you claiming some shit, niggas gonna give you the hard check. Niggas gonna whoever got the deck gonna see if you gonna scrap. Niggas gonna who got it? You know, most niggas I done been on deck, niggas done walk straight in. I done seen niggas walk straight in. Shit. Nigga might go straight to their bunk, not say nothing. Nigga might have to go, hey shit, who you is, where you from? Duh, duh, duh. Oh, you one of the guys? Alright, well this who got it for our deck. And nigga might introduce you. Then you get niggas that walk straight in that bitch 40. Shit, I'm from here, woo, woo. My name's so and so and so, so I'm from the low end, da 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 da. Shit, who the man around this bitch? Oh shit, folks upstairs got it for us on this deck. I bet. Who trying to catch their ones? Oh shit, who from what hood fucked up about whatever? I'm from here. Who fucked up about what from my hood? Oh shit, y'all cool with us? Bet. I'm from Wells World. Oh, so are you fucked up about that? Let's catch that shit. After that shit over with, niggas, it's normal shit. Cause it's basically the same thing. Like it's the same thing in LA, like the county culture. How nigga y'all go to I forgot the name, what the name of y'all county called, what the name of the number of the building, but they always say the number of the building, not even the building name. But nigga, it's just like that 40 on my mama. It's just like that in Cali. How y'all go in, nigga, and this, I'm from rolling 60, woo, woo, woo. Yeah, same shit. Same exact shit. Crip same way. My artist Jay Outlaw, I went out there with that nigga. Nigga was saying the same shit. He's like, man, you good. Like, nigga, y'all don't exist in our world. And I really was like, huh? I felt disrespected, but I was like, I get it. Like, cause y'all don't exist in our world either. But I fuck with the neighbors though, cause all my niggas is Crips. Like all my artists that I got in Cali are Crips. They rolling 60s. All them niggas is rolling 60. Every last one of them niggas, they just came out here for South by Southwest. They was on the podcast. All them niggas is rolling 60. My niggas out here in Killeen, all them niggas is rolling. I fuck with the GD niggas out here, but a majority of my niggas is rolling 60 Crips. So for some reason, me and Crips get along well. So it's how it always works. Me and Crips get along well. It's common. I got love for Bloods too, though. I got some dumb moves I fuck with. But if a nigga was to ask me like, what more are you partial to? I'm gonna say that crippin'. Cause I got more niggas that's crippin' than anything. Besides my GD niggas, I got the next thing is Crip. If I wouldn't have been GD, I would have been a Crip. If I was born anywhere else, I would have been a Crip. If I would have been from LA, I would have been a Crip. If I would have been from Texas, I would have been a Crip. I would have been that. But fortunately for me, I was born a gangster disciple. But I'm almost positive that's what I would have been. Yeah, real shit. On Broadway with that
No
chili.
bullshit.
And he said on Broadway with that chili burger spot on Van Nuys. And I want mama. LA different. LA niggas eat healthy and niggas eat healthy fucked up in LA. Niggas that have a tofu salad with like the most like nigga, there's a tofu salad
Ain't
with
no Cali niggas eating no tofu, nigga. What is you talking about?
man, y'all be eating food trucks and shit. Man, y'all culture is food trucks. Yeah, man. Y'all culture is crazy on the food. Niggas be in that bitch eating soybean burgers and shit. Niggas in Cali eat healthy. Y'all eat real good out there. Y'all niggas be drinking smoothies and shit. Y'all eat good, but don't get me wrong, y'all got some good ass food though. Y'all got Tams. Y'all got what's the name of that other spot? I love Roscoe's and chicken waffles. I love the real Roscoe's. I love that shit. I love Roscoe's. Roscoe's fire. What else? It's another spot too. You know what? Y'all got a lot of sandwich shops in Cali. What's that about, 40?
You said what about? Say it again.
Y'all got a lot of sandwich shops, like a lot of like pastrami shops. What's that about?
Shit, that just like out here, how niggas like what's that shit called? Halal food. That
Yeah.
damn that lamb and rice and shit. It's just like a acquired taste that Cali niggas in Cali gonna eat a sandwich off
Man,
the bat.
y'all bought
Off
that
the
shit
bat.
down here.
Who?
That halal shit, man. We ain't have all that shit not growing up,
Who
man.
is y'all?
The California people when they came
Nigga, we don't
moved
eat that
over.
shit. What is you talking about?
That's them up north niggas. They come from
We
that's
do not eat
up
that.
north. That's up north. That's
I
like
ain't never
land.
seen that
That
shit till
shit
I
I be
got down
eating.
here.
That shit I be
That's
eating. I be fucking them trucks up on 6th Street.
yeah. Somebody brought that shit down here, man. Because that shit,
Yeah,
we ain't even
that's
had
Indian
none of them
food.
spots we was growing up. You know what else I'm seeing a lot of out here too? Motherfucking Korean barbecue.
That's becoming a thing.
Everywhere I turn, it's a motherfucking Korean barbecue somewhere. I'm like, bro, where the fuck this shit come from?
Yeah, that come from New York too. That halal food come from New York. I said that shit come from up north. Nigga in the comments said it come from New York. That halal food come from that pan, bro. Nigga, that shit, they really be taxing out here. Bro, that shit that niggas be getting on 6th Street, they be charging $13, $14.
Yeah,
Bro, you can
fact,
get that
$20.
shit. You can get that shit in New York for $6. Lamb meat, rice, bread, all that shit for $6.
Damn.
On my mama, you get
Yeah,
that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, they whacking on downtown for everything.
They whack on everything. Now, one thing I will say is Texas got, since I've been here, Texas got the best, the biggest food palette I've seen. Now, besides like where I'm from, of course, that's anywhere. It's being biased. Me being biased, Chicago got some of the best food in the world. But Texas, it's some shit out here. I
Now
love
I hear a lot
Texas.
of people say that shit, man.
Oh man, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go
Man, bro,
one
it be
day.
on Facebook all the time. When people be like, I just want to go to Chicago for just 2 days ago. It's a vibe. Like right now, it's beautiful in Chicago.
I want to try that pizza because I've been in New York. That New York pizza, that shit overhyped.
That shit overrated. Our pizza the
That
best
shit
pizza.
overhyped.
Man, I'll take you to Giordano's, my nigga. You'll be like, man, I gotta take one of these back to the crib.
Cause
You gonna be
niggas,
like, you gonna be like, man, I gotta take one of these home. I gotta take one of these back to the crib, gang. I gotta put this in the refrigerator and take this home. Like Chicago is
Only thing I
like,
don't like is why the hell y'all be putting on them Chicago hot dogs, man. Y'all be putting some Great Depression shit up on that motherfucker. It be like
man, cause
yeah, I
they
ain't
be
eating no
pickles
concrete,
glizzy.
bro.
and
I ain't
Hey,
eating no
40.
tomatoes
glizzy,
and
man.
Next time I
relish,
come to Austin,
peppers.
we gonna go eat somewhere, Jay. Matter of fact, it's in Round. They got one in Austin and they got one in Round Rock. They got a Wise Guys, a Chicago eatery in Round Rock. I don't know if y'all know. We can all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take all of us gonna go. We gonna go together. It's called Wise Guys. It's in Chicago eatery. I went there on
I
my
think I've heard of
birthday.
that place, I think.
Yeah, they sell Italian beef, hot dogs, all that shit. They got a
I
spot
gotta try
called
the
Regal
Italian
Beef.
beef and Pepsi, bro. I gotta try the Italian beef and Pepsi.
Man, I swear to God, they got it at Sharks. They got it at Sharks too, out here and out there.
Boy,
they
I
got the stuff.
love me some motherfucking sharks down here. Boy, I
That's
wish they would put
Chicago
my face
East.
on that
That's
bitch.
my favorite spot. That
Boy, they
mild sauce.
motherfucking mild sauce.
Nah,
Oh, my
Sharks definitely go
twin on the
crazy.
G.
If
Nigga,
you
you was
like
the
sharks,
main
you
one
like
on
Chicago
Facebook.
food.
Nah, Zay was the main one on Facebook. I posted, I
Yeah,
love
that's
sharks. I
that
want to be a
shit.
shark. He talking about,
Sharks is
I
shit.
hate sharks. Sharks not even that fucking good.
Nah, I ain't never said that.
Oh, I
Hey,
will clock your T. No
hey,
way I'm
shout
Clocky,
out
cussing him
please,
out.
Clocky.
to
You got
I'm
Clean
you
clocking
wrong
it.
Money.
nigga. Wrong
Shout out to
nigga.
Uh-uh.
Clean
It
That
was
Money.
definitely
you.
wasn't me.
It was you. Cause
That
your
wasn't
shit
me.
made it to Instagram and somebody was like, this nigga don't like nothing but fucking black and miles, bro. The fuck?
Nah,
Hey,
I ain't
on my
say Shark.
mama,
I said, what did I say? I
we
don't
could
know.
go
I want
to
Sharks though.
Wise Guys or we could go to Wrigleyville. It's a spot by I want to say it's off Congress. It's like a food truck. It's this dude from Chicago. He from Chicago. I don't know what the fuck made him move to Austin, but he got a food truck. He built that bitch up, and he don't do nothing but sell Chicago food out that bitch. I'm talking about everything, hot dogs, all that shit. Shit, I just made some Chicago dogs the other day. Shit, it's like a sandwich. Like you put the relish, the onions. It's like a sandwich almost. It's
Yeah,
a
I ain't
hot
eating no
dog, but it's
glizzy,
almost
man.
like a sandwich. I'm telling you, we can go to Wise Guys or Wrigleyville next time when I come to Austin. Y'all get man on my mama, Zay. You get an Italian beef, that shit gonna change your life. You
Yeah,
gonna
I
want
got
one every
to.
day.
I
You
gotta
gonna
try
want one
that
every day.
strictly because of butter. I gotta try
You gonna, I'm telling you,
Italian
you
beef and
gonna want
Pepsi.
one every day. You gonna want one every day. You
What
gonna
is
want
it?
an
What is
Italian
it? What
beef
is it?
every
What is
day.
a Italian beef? Is it like a sub? What is it?
It's like a sub. It's like a sub sandwich, but it's hot. It's like
Okay.
Italian beef. It's just what it is. It's Italian cut beef, and it's thin slices of beef that's dipped in like this garjun and arnello sauce. And like you can get it, you can get the sandwich dipped, but then it's gonna be soggy. Or you can just get it dry. The meat gonna be wet, and the sandwich gonna be good. The peppers on top, man. That shit, man. Look, one Italian beef, I promise you, Zay, I'm not overhyping this shit and none of that. One Italian beef, you gonna see why butter told. You gonna want one every day. You gonna want one every day. You gonna see why butter told. You gonna want one every day. I want Italian beef every day. You gonna want one every day. I go to Sharks every other day. I used to go to Sharks every other day to get a 4 piece with mild sauce. You gonna go, they butter cookies, fire, they cakes, fire. And the nigga, most of the like do the Sharks out here and in Chicago, they get their food from Chicago. They get their shit shipped. That's crazy. Like the nigga in Round Rock, the Wise Guy spot, he get his food shipped directly from Chicago to here. The beef hot dogs. And here's the thing: most halal spots, most Chicago spots, they ain't never gonna cook pork.
Yeah.
They don't never cook pork. You ain't never gonna catch them cooking too much pork. That's a southern thing almost. You ain't
Facts.
gonna never catch
Yeah,
cooking
that's
too
our
much pork.
shit. You know, cause that's what they gave us. That's what they gave the slaves, nigga. So we gonna they
Yeah,
gave us
that's
the
more of a
pork,
southern
bro. So
thing. Pork is more of a southern thing. Like even when you go eat our pizza in Chicago, our sausage like on the pieces, our sausage is not like for pepperoni. You don't like you can get a pizza that's like turkey pepperoni. You can get a pizza that's beef sausage. You don't gotta
yeah,
get pork sausage or
pork
none of that.
sausage.
You,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
can get ground beef and shit like that. Like or just straight cheese pizza. Like they don't you hard pressed to find spots that really slanging pork like that in Chicago, like straight up. Like it's hard in a bitch.
All right,
But
y'all. Look, y'all keep cooking. I'm finna hop up off this hoe. Y'all know where to
Nah, I'm
find me,
finna hop
bro.
out this
yeah, I'm
hoe
about to get ready
too.
to
Instagram,
hop about this bitch too. So shit, fuck it.
DAMNFORTYLOC. The biggest. You hear me? I
Yeah.
love
Right, it's
y'all.
another episode, man. It's 40 low, big gang,
Y'all know what the fuck going
OTMZ,
on.
man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, bro. We up off this hoe, man.
The biggest, the
Y'all know
baddest,
where to find us.
bitch.
The
Yeah.
biggest.
All right, y'all.